I can probably peel vegetables and maybe turn artichokes better than anybody else. Why? Because I've done it 10,000, 100,000 times. As a 2 Michelin-starred chef, I have always pursued excellence in my kitchens. Now the level of craftsmanship that goes into the Balvenie Whisky has caught my eye, and I want to unlock its mysteries. I'm going to spend a week at the Balvenie distillery in Scotland to meet the craftspeople working to make this unique single malt. My challenge is to create a special dinner inspired by their crafts. But will they appreciate my work as much as I do theirs? I'm Michel Roux Jr, and I'm here to create the craftsman's dinner. For me, running is a great way to escape. It's a great way to stay physically fit, but I think more importantly for me, it's a way of keeping mentally fit. It's a great connection with nature. This water ends up in the bottles of whiskey. This is why the distillery is here. A craftsman very often is a manual labor, so you're using your hands, you're using a skill. It's so important to keep these crafts going. George is the coppersmith at the Balvenie. He looks after the huge copper stills where the essential process of distillation happens. It's where alcohol is separated from water and the newly made spirit gushes from the still.
Hey!
Hey! How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So these are the beauties.
These are them, yeah.
Beautiful. They're really high, really tall, much bigger than I thought they were.
Yeah, I mean, every distillery is different, and the height kind of plays a big part in the character of the spirit.
I want to see how much flavour there is in the newly made spirit after it's been through the stills and years before it's ready to be bottled. It's important to understand how flavour develops right from the beginning, just like in cooking.
So this obviously hasn't been aged. This literally...
hasn't been aged. This is just your, what they call new make spirit.
So it's straight off the still.
Yeah.
Let me hold those.
Yeah.
Lovely. That smells like the air in here.
It is, isn't it? Just concentrated air.
I can't believe there's so much flavour in that already, before it's aged.
The craftsmen here have a weekly barbecue. They're like one big family coming together at the table.
Brilliant. There you go, and the lid. Boom.
So when did you know you wanted to be a chef?
The day I was born.
Really?
I was almost born in a kitchen. My mother went into labour whilst helping my father cook in a professional kitchen. Rushed to hospital, very nearly didn't make it. But the next day, discharged, and I was in the kitchen.
Oh, well, you had no choice then.
No choice. So how did you come into it?
There was, once I landed a job here in the maintenance team, it just an opportunity came my way. And Dennis, who I'm kind of taking over from, I worked alongside him probably for 12 years before he kind of took a back seat and retired.
So you had a mentor, you had somebody you could look up to.
Yeah, and Dennis still comes in to keep me right, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. He's 76 now and he's still comes in.
Sounds like my old man. He still comes in the kitchen. You're not doing that right. I did it better than you. Hang on. I want to burn the onions.
Copper is very popular with chefs because it's an even transmitter of heat. So I'm going to ask George if he can create me something special for my dinner.
Important, just keep it moving so we don't get any hot spots.
yeah. Okay.
It could melt it, you know. So try and keep the flame moving.
So you keep it moving.
Yeah.
To keep the heat even all the way around.
Yeah, as best as you can, because it's only the top we want to knock in.
Yeah. I mean, that's still very hot.
Yeah.
Very hot. You know, one thing that strikes me is, there's hammers, there's electric machines, really sort of hardcore, blokey stuff. But your touch is very, very soft. It's like two opposites. It's one really tough, macho kind of work, and the other part is also really delicate and light-fingered, light-handed.
I see exactly what you mean. It's almost to do it on the large scale, like making the stills, it's the same tools, and it's almost you've just got to be so careful with them to do the small stuff. Yeah.
Really delicate. It's a good fit.
Yeah, it's a good fit. Yeah.
The skill you can learn, but there's nature and nurture. So I can probably teach a young chef certain techniques, but I think a lot of it comes from within. I think this is the one I made. There are little errors here, and I can feel them. I still maintain that these are a little bit too small because they are going to love the dessert and they're going to want more.